Hey, what's good? Welcome back to another episode to Save and Sound. My name is Rudenote, and today we're diving into the world of lo-fi music. It's lo-fi music, guys, so of course I need coffee.
Oh my god, you're so loud.
Finally, I got my coffee. Let's go back to the studio. Before I start, what is lo-fi music actually? Lo-fi music started back in the late 80s and early 90s when musicians began playing around with low-quality recording equipment. They wanted to make the music sound really cozy and nostalgic, like the crackly sound of an old vinyl record. Lo-fi beats usually have smooth jazz sounds, really relaxed drum beats, and some chill background noises that makes you feel like you're floating on cloud 9. Alright, enough talking, let's do some lo-fi music. Oh yeah. Set the BPM to 80. Let me find something good. I like using 7th and 9th chords to give it like a really jazzy vibe. In this example I used a 6-5-1 chord progression in the key of D minor. What is your favorite lo-fi chord progression? Let me know in the comments below. After layering the chords, it's time to add some top lines to it. I like using little riffs and slides in between the chords. It adds an extra drip to your sound. And remember, lo-fi music is all about simplicity and laid-back vibes. Alright, now it's time to do the drums. This will be a piece of cake. Most of the time I basically start either playing with my drum machine or I like to click and drag everything to do it really good. So first of all we have this one going on here. So it's really basic, but I think it's kind of too basic and I would like to add some more Foley sounds and different effects to give it like a better groove, I would say. Type in, I usually have a tons of Foley stuff over here. Click around and let's see what sounds good. Yeah, like we need those cool effects and just layer it, for example, with the snare together. Sounds like a camera shot. That's cool. I really like putting those in between of all of the drums, so it gets like a really, like it gets more bouncy and more realistically, you know, and it also adds like a nice ambient. Yeah, so I think this one sounds already way better. We need. And also another cool thing is basically adding drum fills in between. For that one I really like using this plugin called Dope, which is basically dope. And it also looks dope, kind of. Yeah, it looks really dope. It's from UJam. I really love those their plugins because it's easy to use and there are cool sounds in it. Most of the time they use it for old school drums, but they have like a huge variety of plugins, right? I want a drum fill right here. It's just a kick. Ah yeah. This could work out. Yeah, that's like, those are the details that I think really gives like a nice vibe to it as well and make the drums more groovy. Yeah, this one is really cool and this reminds me of one song. Like Redbone or so? To give it like a... We got it. So we kind of have the arrangement. So we have the intro, right? And for the intro, it's really important sometimes to like do some automations in terms of the high cut and the low cut. So I also did one with the frequency shifter, which goes basically like this, and it sounds like a tape machine, which is fire. And also if you do the automation, make sure like that everything evolves kind of, right? So I have that one here, which is turning, like taking the highs out, and the other one is taking the lows out. But in the end, everything will blend together somehow. Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. As you can see right here. So when the beat then drops, it's like more, there's some more impact to it, right? Alright, after I did the drums, the automations and the sound design, it's time to finalize everything, so give me maybe like a couple of hours to mix and master everything, and then we are good to go. To give our instrument that old school vintage vibe, we can use plugins like RC20, Retrofy and Chromatate. It adds some vintage character to our sound. For reverbs, I like using Valhalla Vintage Verb and Valhalla Supermassive. Lo-fi music is also about ambience. We want our listeners to feel like they're on a wonderful place. Use nature sounds. It enhances the overall experience and completes our lo-fi soundscape. The beat is done, so what are you going to do with it? You can either release it independently or you can submit it to different labels. Whatever you do, make sure you enjoy the process. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Also let me know your favorite cake in the comments. And remember, be focused, calm and stay safe and sound.